Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Habiba. I am a registered mental health and substance use nurse, and I am here in Canada. Oh, right now I'm in the UK. Sorry, I came around to do one or two things in London, and I'm here in a hotel. It's called Marriott Hotel. So I just thought I should just do this short video. I've been away in a long time. I'm on vacation. Apparently, vacation is different to every one of us. For some people, it's a time to relax. For some people, it's to go for all of these hotel. So I just thought I should just do this short video. I've been away in a long time. I'm on vacation. Apparently, vacation is different to every one of us. For some people, it's a time to relax. For some people, it's to go for all the business deals. For some people, it's all the business to just bond with family members and do the family things. Whatever vacation means to you, tell me in the comment section below. But for the purpose of this video, the topic is mainly about mental health and vacations. How do you plan your mental health with your vacation? So I was in a discussion with some of my colleagues some times ago, and she did tell me she had some families come around for vacation and they were all in this together, you know, having fun. She took some time off from work, some of her vacation days, and apparently she got so tired. I mean, she was sucking, being frustrated, right? Because initially it was fun and it became boring. She found it like stress, and she said her house literally became an airport. What that means is there were so many people and so many activities going on. It became something that she literally was looking forward to, and at a point in time it became something she was stressed about. So I just came up with this idea that, okay, I am also on vacation. I've gone through a lot in this 3 weeks vacation I had, and I've not just been in London, I've been in Nigeria, I've been in some other countries, but I've been doing one or two things around. My friends would tell me, Abiba, don't tell me you're working on vacation. But now that I'm working, right now I'm actually working, I'm presenting my YouTube video. But it's just a situation of what happens with our mental health when we are having a vacation. Literally, everybody will think, okay, of course it's a time to relax, so you should be doing very fine. But some things can come up in the midst of your planning or in the midst of your enjoyment. So I'll start from when you really want to start the vacation. I mean, you already picked some dates. It might be the perfect date you really desired for. For some people, it might not be. It might just be what is available to you. For me, in my case, I went on mat leave. I came back sometime in April, and when I came back, I was of the opinion, well, it's whatever is available, because early in the year you should have chosen your vacation, right? Apparently, whatever the case is, everything worked out. You want to plan on how to get your tickets. When you buy your tickets, the question is how convenient or how, that's dependent on you. It's very subjective, but it's also stressors, right? Ticket, you buying ticket and seeing the dates during the weekdays, like on Monday. I don't have any preferences for all of those things, but then what matters to me is those dates I'm actually traveling, how I'm going to meet up with some certain activities or appointments that I have envisaged to do. So bear in mind to plan ahead if you're that choosy person. That's the highlight of the like me, like, okay, whatever, I can walk through things even in an emergency situation. Or if it's a major stressor for you, then you want to think ahead and know that I have to do things far ahead of time. And the second point is, okay, there's a delay in the flight. I mean, I had a delay sometimes last year when I went on a vacation to see a best friend in Edmonton then, and we had a delay when we were coming back. And when I said delay, I mean about 24 hours delay. It was quite a reason because there was a wildfire happening in another city, I think in Kelowna, and it was a reason for the delay for our flight. So some delays would usually happen. I don't think I get enough with international flights. It's usually with local flights that I have. I mean, tell me your experience in the comment section below if you've ever had delays with flight, and if that messed up your mental health, if that messed up your ability to function, or literally have some cognitive processing of other things. Tell me in the comment section below. I mean, it shouldn't be a big deal. I mean, sharing this is just for us to learn and see how best we can manage things, given that it is usually not beyond our control, or sometimes it's beyond our control. For some people, it might be a pilot issue. The pilot is not here. And that was so weird. I've never heard of that before. I've never had that experience before. So tell me your own experiences when it comes to being at the airport and something changes. Like the time of the flight changes. What reasons? Is it because the pilot is not here? Is it because the plane is faulty? Is it because there's a delay with the plane coming to pick you up? Just tell me in the comment section below. How did you manage it? Well, with that, it sucks because some people might be going to work. I mean, I remember the flights where there was a wildfire or something. I met a guy and he did tell me he was actually going to work that morning. And I mean, his work was in Vancouver. For me, of course, I was going home, so it didn't mean anything to me. Just that I had kids with me. My kids were all with me, and it was kind of stressful. If you think that's gonna cost you so much, for some people there's usually arrangements. I mean, for good flights, I mean for good airlines, you might have arrangements of something better, like, okay, we're gonna lodge you in a hotel, or we're gonna make you follow another flight. You know, there's usually an arrangement. So it's always important to reach out to the crew or the airline and let them know what your grievances are, and by doing so, probably that's gonna alleviate or reduce the stress you're going through. Also, if you just want to vent and you feel that so I vented on that day with my kids, and I was doing that because I just needed to vent and, you know, ease off the stress in me, because I never expected there's gonna be such a delay, such a long delay. Well, when you're doing that, of course, you want to be cautious of your words. You want to be cautious because when you're angry, just make sure you're choosing the right words. Make sure you're expressing your feelings as it is, in terms of how that affects you. I mean, making the points clear. Oh, I am supposed to have an appointment at this time, and if I'm not there, I'm going to be charged. You know what that means? You're costing them so much more money. Probably going to refund you. I mean, good airlines will refund you. Good airlines might refund you even though, I don't know. Put down in the comment section below if you had such experiences and you were well compensated. Let me know. If you're not, how did you manage your mental health or your stresses in that life? So let's move to the next point. Next point will be, you're in the flight and it was a smooth journey, but something caused some delay even in the flight. Probably the weather was bad. Or probably there was some shaky storms, or did I say shaky storms? Probably there was some jerky movement in the plane, and it looks like, oh, what's gonna happen? Is it gonna be a crash? Or probably when the plane was about to land or was about to take off, you experienced some stuff that were so concerning. Like, oh my god, is this plane gonna crash? Like, I've had so many moments like that. I mean, it was not funny. All I could do was pray. We all have different ways of managing such stresses. Like, oh my god, I'm so scared, what's gonna happen? I remember when my dad told me where I think they wanted to land. I think it was a local flight within the States, in the United States. And they started kind of rotating on the same spot because there was no place to land. And he told someone else in the plane that the person had better start saying his last prayer. So literally what I'm saying here is, everyone's got however way they're gonna manage their stress when it comes to situations like that. But in my own regard, I would just pray. I just say, God, even if they don't die now, Just take my soul to heaven. Get there, when you're going, you land safely. Probably you're the one going on a shopping spree on your vacation, or you're the one going to relax in Miami Beach, or you're the one going to Disneyland with your kids, or you're the one going to see family members. Whatever you're gonna do, ensure you already have a schedule. But I would say everything is always inshallah, because sometimes you have a schedule and it's not scheduling. I mean, if it's not scheduling, what do you want to do? Nothing, but walk with the flow. So I am saying, in a situation where things don't just walk, it makes you feel so stressed out unnecessarily, it can always be managed as well. How? Just gonna be flexible in that regard, because I'm not a bank and the bank says come 9 o'clock, and for what reason or the other the accountant is not available. And what do? You're not the accountant, you're not gonna make the decisions in that regard, or probably the documents you need to file some things are not there. What you want to do, you just have to wait till it's time, when it's time for them. So you just walk with your time and walk with the flow. But what matters is, how do you cope with such what kind of coping strategies are you going to use in such moments? You can do deep breathing exercises, you can do box breathing, you can call a friend and narrate your experiences, express your grievances to the team themselves, make them understand that you have other plans and you need certain range of time to follow up with your visit. And that's it. It's as basic as that. Don't just bottle them up and feel, oh God, what's going on? Don't just feel, well, it is what it is. I don't feel that way, but express yourself in a healthy way. Like, okay, this is happening for me and it is what it is. So tell me how you manage your stresses when it comes to vacations and experiences. Put it down in the comment section below. But one thing I want to mention before I go is what your vacation entails. Your vacation entails being in a business for businesses, and in one vacation they use it to manage all the businesses. Ensure you do have some relaxation time. I mean, if you're using 3 weeks, you want to say you have at least 3, 4, 5 days of relaxation in the moment. What relaxation means to me might be different from what it means to you. For some people, it's about going to party because they don't have party from the other vacation. I mean, from the other walk. And for some people, you might just be sleeping in bed for the next 2 days without receiving any calls, switching off the phone. And this is because you want to gain your mental health and mental strength back. Not just that, also your physical strength, because when you're going back to the job, you want to be well sound mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, irrespective of those around you. People will always be selfish. People will always protect their own time, their own self, and everything about themselves. They care less about you because you are already pronouncing the word vacation. So to them, it's so exciting that, okay, it's vacation. But to you, vacation means a lot to you because the time is constrained. It's not a 2-3 time vacation in a year. But if you're having 2-3 time vacation in a year, you should be enjoying life, right? I mean, because it's good for you. But I'm just saying, try to find time to relax in those moments. Even if it's a week vacation, ensure you have at least 2-3 days of time to yourself, irrespective of whatever is surrounding your situation. Because having a mental breakdown is not the best during your vacation, and it sucks if it is. If it is, it sucks so bad. I'm sharing this is just a brief moment of expressing how best to manage your vacation mentally, physically, and psychologically, so that you get back to work mentally fit, mentally healthy, emotionally balanced, and physically healthy. I hope you all enjoyed this moment of talk, and I would love to have your comments in the comment section below. Tell me about it. Share how mental health affects your vacation. For most times and in most experiences, of course, you do usually have a great mental health, mental strength when you're back from vacation, provided you use it or you maximize it optimally, wisely, and productively. I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you all for watching. It's bye for now. Bye-bye.